Full Gospel is 40 years, and today we are very grateful to God. We are very thankful to God for His grace and His goodness and mercies.
It's a father not only to Full Gospel, it's a father to the charismatic churches, it's a father to prayer, it's a father to believers who just want a place to pray.
He became my senior brother.
His impact and his influence has been so great that no man of God has ever influenced me like that before.
People were getting healed, miracles were taking place, the blind were seeing, the lame was walking.
He was more than just a pastor, he was a father.
One thing about the old man, Papa Mensah, even if you gave him anything and you blessed him with any substance, the next person who comes and is going, he would dish his hands into his pocket and say, take it and go.
There was once I was there and somebody came to give him an envelope. And I had casually said, oh, that I'm an guy. And casually said that. And then the person came, gave him money. And when the person left, he didn't even open the envelope. I said, you could have. I said, no, that I don't like. He said, no, you could have. I said, no. I was just saying, I was thinking back. I'm talking about big money. He said, no, you take this as a seed. And it comes from his heart,
Papa, be force one so be mesika. Na nyesika nti na me baaye. Obeja chese wonye. Ani on be se wonya nhira. Chese oye obi a omade, ochade. Ohuni pan so mobo.
Come, never yani, and then we'll just bring it out. And he will share everything.
One thing that I really like about the man, that experience that I had with the man, is his sense of humility. Always want to come down to the people, and that actually was the thing that helped him drive the church from the onset.
Now, idea ba kon say one ho a chese my say me sua bi we very liberal.
Dada Mensah was very affable, very social, and he created a lot of space around him that you can easily jump into him. So because of that, it was very easy for me to approach him. And having the father attitude, he made it very easy for me to become a son.
He worked really with the youth. It was no surprising that, the youth got so close to him, and he really fired them on.
He gave the youth golden opportunities. As a matter of fact, I started my first preaching when I was 17, 18 years. I remember vividly. We went to, I think, Preseko in Nungwa Presbyterian Secondary School. There was a Sunday service. And with the youth, I was asked to preach.
My ministry development started from Full Gospel as a very young boy, being trusted with the platform. If I ever stood before crowds, it was him. And if he did not believe that a child can make a difference, he would not create that platform. And so we were given that platform to actually speak, to have rehearsals, memorize scriptures, memorize messages he has preached, put in a form that you can actually dramatize on stage.
We acted hell. We brought the fact that hell is real, and we staged it. So we preached. We actually preached. You preach. You take a topic and you preach it. That is to prepare the minds of the people listening.
We acted hell. We acted the second coming of Jesus Christ. We did so many things, and I remember that he, of all the crusades, from the planting of the church in Newtown, all the Tema crusades, the whole crusade in 1981, the Abosokai crusade, that led to the establishment of all the churches, especially the La Crusade, etc. I was deeply involved.
So you be there, and then you just hear drums, noise, and people screaming as if they were in hell and all that, and then I would come out and then preach. So the preacher would not find it difficult to, finish the preaching and then have his altar call. And it's amazing. It's been quite a while, but it's amazing the testimonies I still hear. That thing touched me and I repented, that thing touched me and I repented, and all that.
The old man at the time, Papa Mensah, was organizing crusades from one town to another. I remember, as if it was yesterday, in Tema Newtown. He did his service, he started the first crusade, and then he told me I should get ready. The following day I was going to preach. Okay, this was a teenager. I wasn't a pastor, teenager, but he gave me the opportunity. He believed in the youth. He believed that give the youth opportunity, and then he will guide them, direct them. Oh, this is wrong, this is mistake.
When we erred, he will correct it secretly, privately, and push you back there again. And I know that many others were given the same platform to be able to speak, to be able to teach, and many have found their way in ministry through this very particular pattern of leadership development that he developed.
Some young men from Powerhouse. My name, Reverend Dr. Gordon Kisek, Dr. Kingsley Fletcher, and Otabel, one Reverend Dr. Emmanuel among Kwashi. They were all members of the Powerhouse who used to come and fellowship with Full Gospel. Many times he will call me, he will ask me, how are you doing? And if need be, he prayed for me. So I have a very fond memory of him.
If you want to see the future of any nation or any organization, check their budget. Whether there is any investment they make in the life of the children and the youth. Any church, any organization whose budget, a large percentage and reasonable percentage, is not invested in children and the youth, has no future.
I grew up with a lot of guys that for now, today, I see some who, because we were connected to the church and because of that Christian value that was imbibed in us, I see some guys who I grew up with that they are wayward now, their lives are entitled, they are engaged in a lot of social vices. So personally, the church actually has shaped my moral life. Spiritually, I've been developed in such a way that you have a very better view of life.
There's been some great impact,
That left a very strong impression on me.
Isaac Ajare, Duncan Williams, Kwashi, and Seth Nyantechi.
Before I got married in 1998, I took my wife to go and visit him.
There were days that the Mensah would take him to Aburi Gardens to show him how to pray and also pray with him.
His poster. So that place was given to him to really evangelize.